Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Maryland campaign event for you. The first round here is Roulette Lane, followed by our second map, Burnside's Bridge, a map we haven't seen in a while, and we're going to have a full server for it. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description. We can get live streams of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of all the events we do with no commentary and UI. So our teams for today, on the CSA side, for round 2, USA round 1, they're switch sides for the first round. So for round 1, USA, and round 2, CSA, you have A and V, 13th Georgia, Sussex Brigade, I Corps, Missouri State Guard, 12th Virginia, 8th Alabama, and then CSA round 1, USA round 2. You got the Iron Brigade, 10th US, 2nd Wisconsin, Mississippi Brigade, Pennsylvania Army, 2 Corps, Jackson's Division, 5th New Hampshire, and the Corn Brigade. So our service size today is very much full. An 8-man imbalance in favor of the CSA. Union's got 15 on artillery, so it's a 23-man imbalance right now. And speaking of the flop sides, let me quickly move over the things on the top of the screens. They're on the wrong side. Look at that. War of Rights editing at its finest. So, our frontline reporters for today. So, on the USA side for this round, and they'll be on CSA round 2, you have Killer from the A and V. And then on CSA round 1, USA round 2, we got Hudson from the 5th New Hampshire. Very appreciative of both of them being able to do that. So, here we go. Roulette Lane. Very simple map generally for CSA is you pack up on the left side and slam up to the top of the hill. You got to take the Union artillery. If you take this position, it's pretty much over for the Union. Really, if you take any position on the stone wall or snake fence on this side, it is over for you. So Union's got to play this smart, and they got to play it very, very well. Union, interestingly though, has opted to kind of hold decently far back. I mean, you can see what Killer's got from his view on the far side. I mean, Union's holding really far away. You got, who you got? 8th Alabama. Got I Corps, A and V, 13th Georgia. They're all holding up on that far left side. Whereas you have the 12th VA kind of on this right. I see Twin Banners, 59th, and the 2nd Wisconsin. As the rest of the CSA is starting to move up to a more traditional position on this hillside. It's a very nice position for CSA as they have pretty cover. They're in a defilade.
Don't shoot. Oh my god, oh god, oh god.
So this is just going to be a fascinating thing to see. CSA is kind of being aggressive. 2nd Wisconsin's pulled off, so no Union's holding on this defensive position. So PA going up first, hitting the wall with MB. Union volleying, killing about 2 or 3 there. And despite what I said a moment ago, Union's going to test this out. They gave up the snake fence completely, and they're going to keep going. Ninja is going straight in. He dies. Remember, they don't have a Steam chat in this event, so everything is done based on what they see and what they communicate on the field. So CSA's already on the... This is such a fascinating strategy by Union. I am really intrigued to see how this plays out. Especially just because you've given up a big position like this. Let me just switch sides here quickly so that artillery pop-up doesn't show anymore.
Timmy! Timmy! Let's go, boys. Get your loads up there.
So CSA is kind of trickling in right now. Union's still going down on tickets. This is a very CSA biased map. I mean, the attackers always have more tickets, so what can you really expect? Union kind of counter-charging here. The 59th slamming in here. I see 12th VA as well. As the rest of the CSA is kind of held up on the snake fence, so Union are going to be able to hold the top, especially with that CSA flag falling back, that mobile respawn. And Union's going to hold, but they've taken a third of a morale stage. Union on this side has kind of changed positions, holding up now on the snake fence, you do have the 10th U.S. trying to hit the side here. But looks like they don't have a flag, so they'll do some damage, but not a whole lot.
Independent fire.
Got the 6LA kind of moving out into the orchard. This is real fascinating. And we'll see if the CSA tries to go up the top of the hill again. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. 5th VA, 2 Corps is really kind of taking over this orchard for the CSA side right now. And Confederates are actually capping point. I don't know if they necessarily want to.
Kill the fuckers.
Get ready to brace. Get ready to brace. Get ready to brace.
But I'm not part of this.
They're coming. They're coming. Hey, AB, AB, pull it back. AB, pull it back. Let's go. AB, AB.
And so CSA don't cap. Union down almost half of morale stage already. 5th VA running up to some shots. So remember last time we saw a case on wall, but they kind of doing a case on wall right now. 2nd Wisconsin, I don't like this at all. They're pushing up by themselves. They're all gonna die in skirmishing and out of line, and you're gonna see that Union bar possibly go down because this is just a big tricket train. That was just a bad decision. Got Senior Daz. I don't know what he's doing all the way out here. I don't know if he's trying to see something, but CSA pushing the Union back on this side, and this round's kind of starting off pretty quickly, but it might slow down soon. Especially if Union opts the turtle.
Caught him sleeping.
You have Mozilla here. I'm not surprised by this.
Possible Rambo on the left.
Possible. There is one. And he gets one. Get him, killer. Miss. There you got him. So CSA kind of taking this again. The pace of this match is going to slow. It's CSA. It might be the edge of out of bounds for them here. I don't know. I think it's in bounds, but it's close to out of bounds. So the match is really going to slow down, and maybe this is Union's play, force them to cap, and then kind of go from there. And I mean, really the only place CSA is going to be able to do some damage is up here. You're going to have to try to charge and break that, but by this point Union's got a really beefy line here.
Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Oh boy, he just died.
And CSA has capped the point, so it's going to force Union out. Kind of going to this right side, though. Interesting time to kind of push out here. The 6LA going out that way.
Skirmish. Get away.
We'll see how Union wants to respond to the CSA capping. As I've always said, they got to move quick in here, retake this point. The black timer wants to be ticked down. That's your objective as the defending team. You want that black timer going down, and right now it's not. So you want to retake quickly, or you want to be aggressive because the roles are flipped, and now the Union is considered the defender, or sorry, the Confederates are considered the defenders. So you could try to knock them down the last stand, but CSA doing massive adjustments as well. Union kind of shifting on this left side.
In front of me.
Some of these guys are on the point. The point extends all the way down, like here, on the road, which is really weird. But I mean, you kind of see that. That point's. It was going in Union's favor for a second. And 6LA really pushed forward here with 8th Ohio. And Union goes down to engage. Doesn't really matter. The only thing that frankly matters during a counterattack is the morale stage of the team that took the point, the CSA.
We swing down from this location. We go to the left. We reinforce the units there. And from there, we spring forth.
My left or rebel
Roger
left?
that. Roger that.
Our
We're
left,
swinging
our
it.
left.
We're swinging it from the cabin side, correct. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't know how I ended up in
correct.
a war. I
Roger
just
that.
signed up for a
Roger that.
Mustang.
14 minutes flat, you said.
All right, boys, get
14
ready.
minutes. 14 minutes. We got a couple minutes till Union does anything. So kind of bouncing off what I was saying before, we heard what they were talking about there. So someone just yelled. But as the defending team can regain tickets up to the percentage of tickets the attackers have when they retake the point, assuming they're lower. If they're not lower, they don't regain any. So that's really the reason why the CSA tickets matter. So, I mean, we can kind of see what the Union got on this road. Their perspective there. Looking through the binoculars.
8th Alabama, move to the
Look at
right.
that fucker standing on the fence, dude. Someone's got to hit him.
Someone is standing on the
Grab
fence.
his dick. I mean, shoot him.
Twist it. I got it.
Stay in the low side.
I mean, Killer's got a better view of that guy standing on the fence than I do. Oh, he goes back out. But
Yeah, guys, listen to the vapor. Wong. There's not many.
I mean, you got a couple CSA guys in the house as well. You can see what Hudson's seeing in there as he's taking shots out of it. So you can shoot at the house, so then just moving away from the window is more of a visibility thing. Got PA and MB kind of held up in the corner right now. Got about a minute and a half until Union pushes in.
Kill me, but they'll never kill my bigotry.
Get the flag up a few steps.
And really kind of zooming out. I mean, CSA's got the whole field. It looks like maybe 6LA pulled off the right. Actually, yeah, it's 8th Ohio. 6LA did as well. A lot of CSA. This is fascinating. So it looks like they're running up to the fence, taking some shots, falling back, maybe getting some cover from artillery. But 2 minutes until a push from Union. And for now, it's just a waiting game. I mean, Confederates are going to hit engaged. And we'll see if the Union can win. So maybe it looks like they're going to try to swing down here based on what he described earlier. I don't necessarily know.
Hey, follow Kodiak. Get your loads in. Follow Kodiak. Let's go. Let's go. All right. 8th Alabama. Let's go. Follow the CO. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Face get northeast, y'all.
Take aim.
Oh, he got off though.
And so we're down to a minute now. I mean, we'll see what happens. CSA is kind of defending the width of the field, or the height, I guess, if you want to call it that. And they're all in a pretty good spot to be able to see what Union does. Union's in a generally exposed position. Looks like you have some Union moving out the backside right now. It's twin banners on the 59th. Zapstar in front, so...
Good to see you will be the fucking vanguard. You will
Lots of
be.
brigades ready.
He's not Jewish. He's a Nazi.
Catch your stamina. Finish your loads if you need to.
Oh, here we go. 25 seconds. We'll see if Union's going to be able to coordinate this effectively and how well the CSA responds. CSA has shifted up further and further left, so Union might have a chance here. Confederates had engaged before they charge in.
On the line, AB on the line. Watch those moves.
Oh, here goes Union attempting to retake this point right now. Union coming down from the top of the hill as well. Some CSA going down to the edge of the road. CSA is going to be hitting him from numerous sides right now, especially as a good chunk of CSA is in the orchard right now. Looking up the hill, CSA starting to respond, but Union's charging through this. So that point is going in Union's favor right now. CSA starting to collapse from both sides. It's going to be close. It definitely feels like CSA is winning this right now. You got a lot of Union groups just sitting on the artillery.
Load buck and ball. Start returning fire, 30th.
And so the Union charge fizzling out, going in CSA's favor. I mean, 2nd Wisconsin going up, but they're not going to do much. They're just getting destroyed. Spooky goes from JD, gets a kill. 2 kills. And I mean, 12th VA didn't go in. Maybe they were up there to preserve the artillery, but the problem is now, if CSA wants to, which I don't know if they will, they could charge the artillery and take it. They have numerical advantage, and it ain't even close. So, I kind of wish 12th VA would have charged in with them, but I guess trying to defend the artillery while everyone respawns is a logic you can make there.
I'm bleeding from my stomach.
You have one Union guy who survived the charge.
Everybody around me died. I look to my left. I see 2 guys.
Well, survived no longer.
Nice catch.
So Union's about to taking losses. Honestly, Union could go on the final push, assuming CSA holds. Because the thing is, as I was saying, it can be very hard for Union to break the CSA. Especially when they got so many guys just clumped up in a tiny area. Union just kind of gave up that... Just gave it up completely. And CSA's playing it right. Cap the point, draw them out, bring everybody's tickets down. So.
Let's go.
8 minutes.
Can you relay what they're saying up front to me so I can hear it in the back?
So, we got another 3 minutes until Union's going to charge here. Someone saved the flag. Mac from the A&V knows.
Run, Mac, run!
So, we shall see if Union can prevail in the next charge, but for now, CSA holds pretty dang firm. And the big thing, too, is Union charged down one little area and CSA collapsed from all different directions. That's just going to be hard to beat.
Battle line,
Left
boys,
and right.
battle line, left and right,
Battle
against the
line.
Sprint to catch up.
Take
Tiger,
aim,
look where you're
northeast.
standing.
Take aim.
Steady. Steady. Fire. Now pull back, get your loads, boys.
Pull back.
Pull back and load! Pull back!
Who the hell is that up there? They need to pull back.
So, halfway through this counterattack right now. At least yeah. And Confederates are just doing a heck of a job. And that's the thing, too, without a Steam chat. You're like, it was 11 minutes on the gold timer. The Union side was like 8 minutes for charging in. And it's like, well, that's 3 whole minutes. That's a long time. But when you don't have a Steam chat and everything, you need to make sure everybody knows and goes in at the same time. And I think the interesting thing will be how the guys up here are going to charge. I mean, if we're looking, numbers are 4 in balance in favor of CSA. Less guys on artillery for Union, about 6 or 7 less than the beginning. Actually, it's Yeah, it's 7 guys because they had 16 to start, but it's still a 12-man infantry imbalance. Still within a reasonable amount though to win infantry charges, and the artillery should be doing good on this map too. Roulette Lane. I mean, you can't ask for a better artillery position.
No, don't kill me, don't kill me, please.
Nice work, Rob.
Hello.
Oh, no.
I mean, that artillery shot shooting towards over here. Kind of just overshot there. Or an undershot. I don't know. A lot of smoke going on. 30 seconds till Union charges again. And we'll see how well it'll work this time. I'm not too confident, but hey, you got to do what you got to do to win the game.
Yes.
We'll kind of watch it from this angle over here.
To the left.
As... Jeez, this is crazy. You can see Union bunching up down the road, and it looks like there they go. Going down the road right now. Union's actually charging on top as well. I like this a lot. Can the double prong charge work? You can kind of see him charging in the distance as well. Complete chaos on the battlefield right now.
Take a step up fence. Take a step back up fence.
Union, it's a stalemate up top. Going back down to the point here. Union is winning. Going up top. Union's not winning quick enough. CSA not really taking a lot of casualties, but Union's got a hold in the center. It's not going to be there for long. CSA starting to flank around the side. And CSA collapsing from the top of the hill. They're going to finish off the Union that are down here. Union's going to hit breaking. Doesn't matter. Union's starting to come down from the top of the hill, but they are way too weak. They're going in very spread out. And yeah, they hit breaking, but CSA now charging the artillery. And if this isn't a nail in a coffin, I don't know what is. CSA using the flags to respawn. The developer getting a kill. Getting an assist. Dying. And CSA just swarming the top here. Yikes. So we'll see what Union decides to do. A lot of CSA up on top of the hill. They could try to charge in. Right now, obviously, they might not see that, but...
Charge bayonets, Byfeld's right, march.
Hold here, 8th. Hold here. Hold here.
Charge
8th Alabama, get up on the line.
Hey, get ready to move.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Maintain the advance, strike the point, and we will have victory here.
Well, we'll see about that, Zapstar. Union trickling in now for Maine. They're just trying to go right in right away. CSA definitely a little more spread out as they kind of start returning to their original positions. And Union side having significant numbers. A lot of CSA. I'm surprised. Surprised they're so far out there, but CSA starting to come down from the top of the hill. CSA still holding point. Looks like 30th now collapsing onto the stone wall.
Oh, those are guys. Push him.
In there. Come on, get over this fence.
And CSA holding firm. They're going to take in losses. Some Union trying to go up and retake the artillery on the top of the hill.
Oh yes, I can kill you.
Get those colors back! Get them back now! Get them back now!
Forward. Check the target.
And some CSA counter-charging, but Confederates hold firm. 4 minutes left on that clock. Union's about to hit final push. So Union's got infinite tickets at this point. There's no way they're gonna push him to last stand within 4 minutes.
Don't feed them. Don't feed them.
We've
We've got time. Do not feed them.
Union's got infinite tickets. Doesn't matter at this point. Union just has to retake the point.
13th on me, double quick.
Union's maybe got one more good push before the clock runs out.
Get ready now. Make sure you have your full kits. Hold your kits.
I mean, there'll still be some charging after this organized charge. However, it's going to be very disorganized. Well, here we go. 30 seconds until the most important charge of the round. And CSA setting up one big line. Union hits final push. So now it's 2:30. It jumps down about 15-20 seconds. And they're going. Oh, these first guys are going to get slaughtered. And yeah, that first wave getting slaughtered. Union starting to make a little ground. The point is going in favor, but their whole team's standing on point compared to CSA. And look at that, it's right back in CSA's hands. And wow, Union didn't make it there. Union's best effort is on this right side with 2nd Wisconsin. I see some 13th Georgia tags.
13th, get in the house. This is our house.
And Union getting just beat back. Confederates on the counter charge. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. As Union is now just going to trickle in. They have infinite tickets. But that limited gold time, you can just see the respawn waves as my game lags out. But CSA's got all the tickets in the world to burn. And this is going to be the end of the game. 1 minute left. Some CSA falling back to reform. I guess the lines there are kind of nice. Allows your whole team to kind of see the team charging down. So 50 seconds.
Hey, stop getting fucking ADD.
Forever let us hold our banner. Hi, hi, hi. We play fair and we work hard and we're in harmony. There are so many dead Yanks. Oh my. M-O-U-S-E.
We are so dead.
Union actually starting to win some ground here on this side. Very little though, 20 seconds. Union has more bodies on point. When that clock hits 0, then we'll hit an overtime. Good shot, Union. Wait, you got another wave of Union coming down. I don't think it's going to matter, though. 10 seconds. You heard the guy in game. More Confederates collapsing. Yeah, that's going to be game. What a game from the CSA side. So, as I said at the beginning, they're going to flip sides for round 2 on Burnside's Bridge. So the Union defending this round will now be defending Burnside's Bridge. But, I mean, really good job on part of CSA. I don't know what the Union strategy was there at the beginning. I don't know what they were trying to get. Maybe some turtle push them in the last stand, but Union wasn't really aggressive enough to kind of get the CSA in the last stand. So, who knows? But CSA played that exactly as you should. If your enemy is going to turtle back as they did, you need to cap that point, force them out into engagement, and CSA just won the day. I mean, it's very hard to break through a position that's so fortified like that with the width across the map. It's just hard to break through for Union. So, with that all being said, sides are switching, and we will see you shortly for round number 2. Alrighty, here we are with round number 2. Looking at our server pop, we're still around 350. Oh, that imbalance, though. Sides have switched. So, Killer, our frontline reporter, is on the Union side. And then Hudson should be on CSA. Actually, sorry. Killer's on the CSA side. Hudson's on the USA side. Apologies for that screw up there. So with that all being said, let's get into the first round of Burnside's Ridge, the second round of the overall event tonight. Again, this imbalance, 20-man imbalance. If we look at artillery numbers, I think that's going to play a big part. Union has 10. Confederates have 10 as well, so it's still a 20-man imbalance. Right now, not looking so good for the CSA team in this round. So, the biggest strategy for CSA is just to prevent the Union from getting across that bridge. Once the Union gets on side of this bridge, it can be very hard for CSA to take it out. It's just a chance for a lot of tickets to happen. What the heck?
We're switching sides.
Fuck you, motherfucker! We charge you before you charge me! We're not even out of bounds!
I don't think I've ever seen a charge at the bridge before, but looks like they're balancing over, so maybe that's why they charge. More CSA charging up. Trying to see if there's a
Not the reason why theirs was but to do it.
Let's go!
Yeah, I don't know if this is the round start or not, but this is just a mess down here. This is still very funny to watch. I've never seen CSA charge on the bottom of the hill. And CSA counter-charging up the hill. Gee, I can't tell if this is a round restart or not. This is so absurd, but CSA prevented the Union from getting across the bridge. That's something you don't normally see. Usually Union get across, but the tickets are even. I mean, the chat down there is saying restart, so who knows what's going on here. So Union kind of reforming up for now.
No.
This is this is funny. This is real funny. You've never seen CSA hold the bridge, and they held the bridge. And if you look at the ticket amount, CSA might actually be up by tickets. Union are across. Got Hudson's POV here for the Union side.
You're not live, Ninja?
No, I guess it's not.
Oh, they're restarting soon. Oh, it's so sad. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna include this in the video because it's pretty funny, but all right. Now we're officially live with round 2. That was funny. That was the fact that CSA held the bridge and had more tickets is absolutely bizarre. That's going to stay in the video. It's very funny. So, Union reforming up. It looks like the, was it 5th NC balanced over. I mean, yeah, numbers are a lot better now. I don't know who balanced over. Regardless, round 2 is officially live now. And frankly, I think CSA should try the same thing. That was pretty funny.
Good shots both times.
So Union, let's look at the actual numbers. So it's 340. Numbers are even. Union has 12. Confederates have 10 on artillery. So this is a fun little night indeed. So the CSA kind of forming a typical defense around the bridge, just kind of guarding left and the right, so that regardless of what side they go on, they can hit them. All Union forms up. We got JD, A and V, 12th VA on this left side. Kind of further forward, you got some 5th NC sharpshooters here. To the right side, I see twin banners, 5th NC, I Corps. And then CSA guns are all the way back here. And they're starting to roll them up. Union reforming up right now.
Go fuck up again.
And so we'll see what happens this time when it's actually live and balanced. So it looked like Union plan was to go to the right. That's where the surviving guys from that charge went last time. So
On that wall, fill it in.
maybe they'll go right again. Artillery is really pounding this spot.
Fucking right, they can't see you on the right. Fuck off this tree! Pull it back, pull it back,
You can't park there.
right here with the main line. No. Y'all motherfuckers stay here. This is the line y'all need to hold. This is the line y'all need to hold.
Oh, he was made of jello and disappointment.
Stop shooting, they won't see us.
There was another goddamn hole
You
there.
won't see the smoke.
I saw it too, Doug.
I know it too. You're gonna be next.
A little too much fun there. You got a flag bearer doing some trolling here.
I am invincible. I am invincible.
Well, here goes the actual charge. Oh, the flag bearer died. So here goes Union charge right now. We'll see how well it goes. They're probably going to make it across. And they're actually splitting here. Some going left, some going right. Majority going, oh my goodness. Oh my god, the amount of guys that are going to die to fall damage right here. Oh my goodness. Not a Union. Oh, that guy just died too. That guy on top is questioning whether or not to jump. He dies anyways. These Union guys trying to get the flag, but they die. And so, looking on the right side, PA, 5th VA are over on the right. Looks like they made it through there. So, on the left side, Union did not get that one flag there. Oh my goodness. You got some 5th New Hampshire guys, 6th LA guys falling into the water. You got Corn Brigade over here. So Union's going to spend some time reforming. Now, if I were CSA, before Union can really get reformed, because they got all 4 flags. They're about to get this one, but they got all 4 flags, and they're going to respawn all those guys in relatively quickly. CSA just kind of shooting kind of blindly.
You're safe down here.
No flag. Why'd you get into the water? You're gonna drown.
He's safe. He's not gonna drown. He might have. No, he's fine there. He's fine there. He's safe there.
Can you get out? Where's the?
Yeah, he can get
Oh
out.
shit, I'm drowning.
Drowning. You can't swim.
So, we'll see. CSA actually, I like this. CSA charging down on this side. You got Killer here. I mean, they're going out of bounds to do it, but it's a great idea. And yeah, CSA do sweep this side. You get a couple of 5th VA guys and MD guys still alive, but good job on their part over there. On the other side, they're now charging in. Saucy Brigade really pouring in here. JD's kind of in the river there.
I got the flag. I got the flag.
I don't know how many of the guys will drown. Oh.
I've got the Maryland flag.
Fighting still engaging over here. Why is that out of bounds?
Boys, 30th, get up and over, boys. What? Oh, shit. Oh, why am I in the water?
And it looks like Union's going to hold on this side. I mean, Sussy Brigade charged in. I-Corps didn't charge in there. And I mean, that's going to be a big thing. If they all sweep down, they can take it.
Okay.
It's like Killer's shifting over to this side right now. Maybe to deliver the good news if they won over there, but also to charge down the hill.
Flag in front, on the bank.
Shut
8th Alabama, independent fire.
Oh, that was close.
Ooh. I think Bill Artie's experimenting.
I need a unit to the bridge.
Artie's hitting it. Artie's about to hit it.
I think they're like, you literally need to aim at it.
Artie's found where we are.
You see the flag. You see the flag. You see the flag.
So Union kind of holding. You do have some guys trickling across. I mean, looks like the 10th U.S. guy, 6 Wisconsin, made it across. Maybe to save their flag. I don't know if that flag got picked up or if it respawned. Who knows? But regardless, I mean, these 10th U.S. guys are just, I don't know what they're doing up here, to be frank.
Oh man, it's just you and me, Nightmare. Alright, I'm in bounds. Turn around.
Tickets about even right now.
We need more fire on the right side.
You can see what it's like from Union side on the bottom of the river right now. And it's just a lot of mess. You do have the 5th NC kind of getting up and close with them. You can also see it from A&V's perspective, Killer here.
About at least 2 flags right here in front of us right now. I just ran over there and seen them.
Yikes. That was a good time to be there, so. Union looks like they're sending some more guys to form up on the stone wall, as both sides have similar ticket amounts right now.
They coming. They coming.
And JD pushing up right now.
Get in there, Ace. Get in there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Start burning them. Start burning them.
And so the Union side trying to slam into CSA right now, take the spot.
Come here, motherfucker.
Knock them out. They kind of won on that first wave. You have the next defensive line for CSA kind of breaking up. And Union's going to get a foothold on this side. Reinforcements moving across the bridge right now. And 12th VA is kind of holding back right now. They're going to be swallowed up soon if Union continues. Because that's the thing. If Union's going to block up and charge their whole team. And CSA has to spread out entirely on this hillside to make sure Union doesn't hit one area and whatnot. So they have to spread out. They're defending. They got to make sure Union doesn't hit them. They don't want to defend one side fully and then get hit on the side they're not defended. So they got to spread out. But if Union's all on this side, the CSA has to agree to all be on this side as well. And also, if you see engagements over here, you got to get involved. Because now Union's formed up entirely, and any CSA defense here is going to get slaughtered.
Great work, guys. Reform to me, 10th US.
Rally, 608
10th here, 10th here, 10th here, 10th here.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
Shoot 'em, boys, shoot 'em. The rocks to the right.
Everybody up. Everyone up the hill. Let's go. Everyone needs to get up the hill. You're being charged.
So we'll see how CSA defends this as the round continues. You do have some first Delaware guys up there. 12th VA still holding, but the rest of the CSA generic positions are the kind of hold back here on the stone wall. Union hits engaged, or just hold back here on the stone fence, or just hold back on your spawn, force a cap. So I mean, the thing is CSA's in a bit of a chaos right now. They got completely wiped and they don't know what's going on up front. So it's going to be very hard for CSA to react. So kind of looking over here, CSA is starting to kind of get some ground back here. I mean, 12th VA kind of pulled a little further back. Union's starting to push towards them right now. PA is.
Stand fast!
There they are, southeast side.
Bayonets! On the line!
Hey, what you think you were doing, buddy?
Counter charge!
Just fucking hold it.
It's a lot of them.
Counter charge!
So it looks like some groups not necessarily agreeing on what to do here.
Hey, Archer, incoming!
Charge! Ready.
Here they come! Too much.
CSA actually charging on the far side here.
Son of a bitch!
Offside.
And so far, it's looking like Union's kind of holding well. Not all of CSA is committing here. So it's going to be a great chance for Union to defeat the Confederates in detail. More Confederates starting to pour in here. 8th Alabama now going in.
Get these out of line. Get these out of line. Oh, get these in line. Get the flag.
And the Union is able to survive this because CSA just trickling in very slowly. Union's going to be able to get these flag respawns in relatively quickly, and the coordination from CSA just frankly has to be better. I think that's the biggest thing with this round.
Move up, hit up the fire right here.
Bring it up and pour fire, boys!
Get on charge, that's right.
Move it up.
That's all.
Dip in a fire on the new line.
I mean, CSA's not losing ground, but if we look at that ticket amount, it's just more and more going in favor of the Union team.
Below, I see him south. I see him.
New flag, South!
Take that flag down!
I mean, seriously, as CSA, you cannot let the Union get across the bridge here, and that's what's happened in the coordination from CSA. CSA put up a real good effort on this right side here, pushing the Union out here. On this side, Sussy Brigade tried, but I-Corps 12th VA didn't go in, and Sussy Brigade got beat, and now the Union whole team was able to form up on this side.
Grass is very green on this.
And the countercharge from CSA have been very spread out, disorganized, some groups not going in.
Yeah.
Cut the ground flag!
I was told a unit was near the bridge at the same time I was being told about the right. So it's like, I didn't know what to do with that.
We can eat them alive here! Agreed! No, we don't charge! Don't charge them!
You can kind of hear just a little confusion, just in disagreement with the officers here. So, I mean, it's getting to a point where it's almost a half morale stage difference right now,
I got it.
which is never good for a defending team. Never, never, never.
Follow my boys.
And as long as this pace continues, I mean, Confederates are going to be taking losses any second. Union's going to have plenty of time to hit them down to breaking and win this game. I mean, this is just absurd. We'll see if Union tries to break through at any point. I don't know if they will. At least for the short term.
Northwest direct, aim low, cut that grass.
Holy shit, it's Pizza Guy. I want pizza.
Hey guys, let's get back to Riley. 10th, let's get back to Riley.
Come back.
Pull it back. 10th
to the right.
Oh, you're here, okay.
Never mind.
Never mind.
We're gonna pull the center eight. Come on.
So now we're officially 15 minutes through the round. Pace from Union side is very impressive. Looks like 12th VA is now going in. Sussy Brigade going in as well.
Get in there, 5th Team, be the vanguard, be the boys!
And this first Union line is going to get beaten back pretty quickly. The initial shots from CSA going to hit them hard. And this is going to be a big engagement here. Union's starting to go down on tickets as well. Again, CSA on the left side here, on the far side, they're just not pushing in. And again, CSA gets defeated in detail. If the whole, I mean, at any point here, if the whole CSA team charges in, they win these engagements, but they're not.
Glory, 12th Virginia. Destroy the Yankee invader. Kill us, Rambo.
And now I-Corps falling back here as they kind of push forward. It looks like they didn't necessarily go in the charge, but
Get these colors! Get these colors! Pull! Then hold on, larger unit.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, this is
We're at the sprint.
this is just a little sad to watch. It's just so unfortunate because they just don't. I don't know.
Left and right, Joe.
Left to right.
If CSA gets one big blob charge, it'll be great. But Union's playing this well. They know the CSA has to come and push them out because they're on their side of the bridge. So, and if CSA is going to keep coming in detail, then you might as well
Oh, hi. How y'all doing?
just keep defeating them in these charges.
Nice dirt nap. It was very therapeutic.
I see low coming. Flag left. There's a flag left.
Alright, Abe, on me. Shift to the left, shift to the left.
8th Ohio, 5 pilot man, we're moving left. 8th Ohio, we're moving
We appear to be surrounded. This truly is like the wilderness campaign.
So that morale difference may be getting a little closer there, but Union finally going down to taking losses. And we'll see. We shall see what happens here. Wonder where Union artillery is kind of hitting here. And we can go in and see where those guns are aiming.
Why are they?
Looks like they're just aiming up maybe towards the point right now. But
What's happening? Welcome.
Copy, good. 30th reform.
Here we go.
We're good. 30th reform. Use this crest of the arm.
Left and right of the tree.
Northwest, they're firing right at us.
great volley from CSA, but I mean you better be hitting those shots. So.
surrounded.
Just keep shooting, keep shooting.
Union's in a great spot. They got a nice little U defensive position right now.
Stab a Yankee with a bayonet. Mango, you're holding the shoot a Yankee with a case around.
Shoot low, boys. Keep firing.
And I really wonder when Union's going to decide to finally charge. I mean, we might not see it until CSA gets close to, if not breaking.
Poor boom. Yeah, I just let you over. Rooter, I'm scared.
Now you're good, partner.
And I mean, you can just kind of see from the CSA view, I mean, even from this camera here. But if you're looking from even the A&V's view with Killer over here, I mean, he was looking over there a second ago, but now he's going in the woods with his men. Looks like they're just trying to preserve tickets, but unfortunately, when the rest of your team isn't doing that, it's kind of hard to save tickets. And I mean, on the contrary, you got Union View. I mean, they're just cutting the grass on the CSA, and maybe... No, I saw an officer run forward there, so... Wow, Killer's getting a little feisty here. It's interesting that I can't... He doesn't see his pistol. So much for preserving tickets. I was wrong. A&V's trying to hit. I don't know if they're charging at any other side here. Yeah, no, Killer and A&V getting destroyed. There's a couple of CS. There's one CSA guy left. Gareth here.
Hey, back it up. Good kills.
And any moment now, we're gonna see the CSA going down to breaking.
Make sure to, if you're getting your kids, make sure to stay around the flag.
And this team, who's been USA Round 1, CSA Round 2, it has been a bad night for them. Bad night for them. They've been completely destroyed on these maps. What the?
Wunderbar.
We gotta get out of here. Let's go, northeast.
So now the big thing is Union's been able to hold pretty well. So when Union finally decides to charge out, how well will they do charging out? We'll see. Okay, I can't look at how Killer. Oh, he's just. It's so weird that he doesn't have a pistol. He just has his glove. I don't know if he's gonna aim it again, but that just looks so weird. So You have some sussy guys moving forward. Union's starting to shift a little further right. It looks like 10th and the 5th VA doing that.
Your skyline,
Hey, we got one charge.
shoot you apart.
He was charging. He's dead. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back.
Archer, you'll get cut apart
Pull it
here.
back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Pivot
sir. Yes, sir.
C!
Pull it back. Let's go. Pull it back.
Sirs! Forward on the start!
Fall back. Let's go.
On the star, fifth.
So Union is starting to shift back to the right side. If you don't know, point of contention is kind of in the center here where you have some Confederate artillery. Who is this over here?
Tickets. 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 Tickets, please. 15th on me. Double question mark.
And what a kill. What a kill. Union shifting around the right side. So instead of trying to break through them directly, looks like they're trying to hit them on the side. Uh-oh, that's a long fuse.
Rebels are right here.
That's twin banners right in front of us. That's us.
Got Hudson's view here as he's kind of looking up.
Ninja, Sussy to your left, up the hill.
Let's just push right. We should push right.
Why are we doing this?
I agree, I don't know.
We wasted so many tickets falling back.
So Union kind of retreating down. Looks like they maybe want to hit a different angle. CSA, again, has another chance to kind of hit the Union on their terms as a team. They can try to knock them back to the bridge, especially as these Union guys are sprinting over to the right side. I mean, do they have any flags? No, they don't. So, speaking of flags, there goes two of them right now. Starting to make their way from the left, going to the right. Confederate breaking. Looks like confusion from Union side right now. Oops.
You guys are about to get charged out. You guys are about to get charged out. You guys are about to get charged.
What do you mean, you guys? You're here, dude.
So again, Confederates spreading themselves out. Union's trying to go up and over around this right side. Maybe that's their goal, to get on the stone wall, get behind them, but they don't have a flag.
Suck, dude. Friend's dead, heavy for the ball, fuck.
And
Behind that tree, over here, behind this tree. Behind this tree or behind this shit right here.
they got two flags over right now. More Union shifting. Confederates following, going to the left side. You got twin banners pushing this way. And Union starting to turn up the hill. Not really pushing their flags up. Maybe that one flag is, but
Well, these fuckers aren't getting across. Shoot these motherfuckers, man.
As long as there's a solid line standing strong, this Yankee running left. Shoot that Yankee dead.
and so Confederates gonna hold this again. Union might have shifted over on this side, but I mean, looking back briefly, you still have a good chunk of guys over here. 30th Ohio is over here. They have their flag, but Union's going to hit breaking any second now. And I kind of wonder if maybe it was better if Union would have just held where they were at over on that left. Because despite everything, they're still not out of it. Okay.
Hey, they're also down there to our east.
What direction is rear? I need a compass
Hey,
direction.
we're cutting them up, Ed.
Use your fucking ass.
They're west on the stone wall in the orchard.
Hey, just ignore them.
I need nothing right now.
Let's go.
Zoo is very much right. There's 5 or 6 of them without anything.
They're not attack anything. We have no tickets.
To the star.
They have to attack us. Guys, give them the orchard. Give them up. Give us up. Give us up. Let them have it. Let them have it.
Yep.
Shoot low. You're shooting downhill. Can't do nothing back there.
So CSA kind of surrounding the Union down on the bottom of the hill. 30th Ohio is charging on the other side of the map as we speak. It's really the whole, probably Corn Brigades here. I assume 8th Ohio is probably with them.
That was it. We got them, boys.
And they're going to sweep up onto the point, and I don't know if CSA realizes.
Keep going, boys. Go.
Corn Brigade's going to get to the point pretty much uncontested right now. The artillery officer dying. What the heck?
Oh, you can see the other battery right here. Push through.
What the heck? And they're pushing in, starting to win on point here. Let's see how CSA react. Some CSA holding, rest of CSA kind of collapsing. I mean, Corn Brigade catches the CSA completely off guard. Actually, Corn Brigade did not want to stop on point. They kept going through it. The lawnmower going off. CSA is going to wipe the Corn Brigade, but we'll see if the rest of the Union responds here. If anything, the ticket gap is now much bigger. Yikes. So...
I'm gonna wait here. Alright, wait here. I'll get stabbed, Mango. I'll get stabbed. Okay, get back in position, boys. You fucking Yankee bitch.
I have a bayonet.
Some Unions starting to make their way a little further left near the point. JD and the 10th US here.
Oh shit!
And this round's getting very close to being over with. I mean, CSA is almost down to breaking. You do have some Unions starting to move up. 5th VA is. A couple Iron Brigade guys as well. As you do have, I mean, a couple of Rambos out here. So Confederates starting to hold at the Alamo position. This kind of snake fences corner spot here. Some holding on point. A good chunk getting on the fence line. A and V, 8th Alabama on the right side. I see I-Corps on the left. And the Union side, 6LA now going up to the right side. Unions more going for a, rest of them going for a more direct approach. JD going up the hill here.
Push up, we got friendlies, push up. Hey, fuck you, JD.
Any more kills, CSA is going to hit last stand, and this round will pretty much be over. More than it already is. Unless a miracle happened for CSA, which I don't think will happen. Union's going to win this one out.
Independent fire.
Let me run now.
5th and C, switch the round ball, engage the boys to the northwest.
Switch to round ball. What is that? Buck and ball be always better.
We're about to go to last stand.
I know.
Because we're engaging at that wall.
I wish we would have just charged that wall out.
I can't find him.
Hold, right? Hold the line, whatever happens.
CSA lost the round when they didn't charge the Union out when they got across the river. They charged out their left side perfectly, and when they charged the right, it didn't go in as a team. CSA hitting last stand, perfectly timed charge from Union here, as they are now pushing in. All the CSA that die out here, they don't come back. Perfectly timed charge. They hit last stand right as they hit them, so that all the guys that died in the charge will not come back. And that first Union charge kind of lost, but it killed a good chunk of CSA. JD now charging in as well. I-Corps kind of turning around to the point. Union's actually going to hit final push here, but Union's going to get like 4 or some minutes to be able to do this, and that's plenty of time.
JD, motherfucker! JD, motherfucker! No, Aaron.
And the Union's starting to win the point, and that is pretty much going to be the round. Couple more CSA trickling in from their main spawn right now. Actually, 8th Alabama still alive. Union hitting final push. Yeah, they got 4.5 minutes, but
Oh no.
that is frankly going to be it. I mean, Union just trying to sweep them from the map. A couple guys still in the orchard. Union actually don't really have a whole lot up here, but doesn't really matter.
Come here, boy.
Yeah. So, decided played USA round 1, CSA round 2. Very unfortunate night for them. Just I don't know what the strategy was for Roulette Lane, to be frank. But this second round, the biggest, they made great decisions, the CSA did. It's just they didn't do things as a team, and that resulted in them losing. They did a lot of things that were good, but a lot of things not as a team. And when the unions blobbed up as they were, it can be very hard to break them. And we saw that. So that looks like the end of the round. It's slowing down. So with that all being said, misinput, but really well done on part of the team who played CSA round 1, USA round 2. You did what you needed to do. Your enemy fumbled. You took advantage, and that was exactly it. That middle, the 20-man imbalance for the Burnside's bridge that got restarted, that was pretty funny. The CSA held that bridge too, which is really funny because I don't think I've seen CSA hold the bridge like that in a very long time. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, go to the description where we have our Patreon. You get live streams of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of all the events we cover with no commentary and UI. But besides that, we have our not our Patreon. We also have it there, but we also have Discord and merch in the description as well if you'd like to check it out. But anyways, thank you all for watching. It means the world, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. See you in the next one.